So with Bruno, we are just doing some more practice with both his name as well as the e-collar on his beep and vibrates. I want to eventually get him some special prongs, so that way we can also try out a lower level of static to see if that gets his attention more. Good boy, come. There you go. Because these can work, but as soon as he starts to get too excited, it's once again too easy for him to ignore. Right? So we want to try to find something that is more effective without having to hurt him, but we need to find that good compromise between effectiveness and him being able to just ignore something and blow past it. Letting him go first for a while here, seeing if he needs to use the bathroom or anything. Good boy. And then when he checks in his own, back into a good heel. Here. Good boy. Heel. Oh, here. Good boy. Hold on. Messed up the camera. There we go. Heel. Good boy. Almost. A little too excited. Yes. Good. Okay. So we'll have a distraction here as this person. Oh, never mind. He decided to run after the bird. So we use the remote there. Be a little bit easier for the normal person if you're just holding the remote and you didn't have a camera in your hand and a leash and treats. But at least we got to the remote and he responded in time. Also ran out of leash too. Boy. Good boy. Come. Got a gentleman over here watering his lawn, so that'll be good practice too. Bruno, good boy, very good. All right. Looks like everything else, starting off at a further distance before he gets too excited or too engaged, and then building up to it, right? Especially with Bruno. Anyways, we really need to get him hard conditioned to respond as much as possible, because he only really kind of fails when the person is really too close or is actually approaching with their hands to pet him or something. So he's doing well to that point now where he's a lot less reactive, but in those tighter situations he still needs a lot of help. He can be walked through it, but that's gonna be a lot asking on mom and dad's shoulders. So we want to try to make it as easy as possible for them to handle him and to help him through those situations. Good boy, come on. So he sees the person again. Yes, good boy. Vibration to disengage, re-engage back into me. Sit, good job. Let's go. Lots of repetition, because we're not using a lot of external force, right, to get his attention. We have to replace that as much as possible with lots of repetition and lots of conditioning. he is responding to it, which is really good to see. We want to try to advance it as much as possible for his parents. We'll just go on this neighborhood walk and practice things like that. Got a couple people up the other way, so go ahead and turn. It's good and bad because now you're at the point when you're, actively trying to find participants to practice with. But with him, as soon as he starts behaving any way negatively, it's gonna scare your participants away. So it's gonna be really important to try to get in that initial practice as much as you can and try to find those areas or those times in your neighborhood where there are going to be other people and other dogs walking around, things like that. I'll probably try to do a couple more examples and then we'll pause the video so it's not too long. Well, dead space in between it here. So here's a good example because we got some gentlemen walking this way, right? Bruno. Yes. Bruno. Yes. Good boy. There you go. Very good. Good boy. All right. So, especially in the beginning, for practice with his parents, starting off really easy, starting off at a distance, redirecting as soon as he gets distracted by somebody or something, right? Bruno. Yes, good boy. Very good. I'm just running him through the process here. You got a little girl there too. Good boy. Come. Hi, how you doing? Bruno. Yes, good boy. Bruno. Yes, very good. This is going to be very similar to when we're practicing up at the shopping center. Hi, how you doing? Hi. Being a lot closer to people and things. Bruno. Good boy. Sees the birds. See if he starts going the wrong way or not. He's doing good. He's definitely a lot more responsive. He's not the most responsive German Shepherd pup, but he's doing much better progress-wise. So here, he's gonna start pulling on the lead. Good boy. We're gonna redirect as well. Yes. Got another person over here. Alright, so just trying to find as many opportunities to practice as possible. Most of the time, especially if they're not interacting with him, and especially if they're at a further range, he's going to be perfectly fine now, which is really good to see. He does get a little bit more excited when he sees pups, but he also redirects a lot easier as well. Right? It's good that they're actually talking. It's bad that he got distracted by something and got caught up back there. But that's just going to happen. There we go. Bruno. Yes. Good boy. Very good. You have to reset himself a couple times there. Good boy. Good job. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video, look up around the corner there to see if there's anybody. Oh, see if he needs to use the bathroom too or anything. No. Come here, bud. Bruno, come. Oh, good boy. Got distracted all the way. There you go. Good job.